Hello everyone and welcome back to my Twitch channel. And today I am back again with another episode of Danganronpa. Okay. So let's just get started. Last where we left off, how many people died? 3 people died. Celeste was the murderer, and then Hifumi killed Taka, so that's 2, and then Celeste killed Hifumi, which is 3 people dead. Celeste, Taka, and Hifumi. And now this is the events after the class trial. I think we just have one more murder left. There's 1 more murder left. I don't want to give away too much, but there's 1 murder left. Okay, now we have to go explore more of the school because more should have opened up since the class trial. And where is the stairs? Oh, up here. Okay, there's 1 more set of stairs I have to go on. Not that way. Which way? Where are the stairs at? Oh, this way. Yay! More of the school has opened up. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Can I go to the bathrooms? Oh, and we also found out that there is a secret, a secret door in the boys' bathroom of the 2nd floor, I think. And we got attacked when we entered. Okay, this is a big ass fucking floor. When we entered the bathroom, or like the hidden passageway, like the hidden room, we literally got attacked and drugged. They knocked us out, and then when I woke up, everything was gone because there was like a whole bunch of books and files. Everything was gone by the time I woke up. And Kyoko already knew about it. She was the one who told me to go there. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall.
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think about the secret room in the boys' bathroom? I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked. Attacked by who? Well, they came from behind, and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were. It's okay, I already saw what I needed to in there. And I have suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room. But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity.
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What is... Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then...
So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice you're hiding something? Am I wrong? Oh yeah, we did find Monokuma and Sakura like going at it in the middle of the night. What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well...
Hey.
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right, that there shouldn't be any secret between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt. I'm gonna tell her. I trust her. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet, but if I talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. Friends should keep secrets, but there's nothing worth expressing doubt in your friend. I'm gonna tell her. Oh, okay, never mind. Bitch, it's not letting me.
Correct.
So that's your answer. But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am.
That's fine.
It's
Goodbye.
fine. Goodbye. It wouldn't let me share. I wanted to tell her. This is the only other thing I can touch. Okay, let's leave. Okay, I already went to the music room. My goodness, so much stuff. Okay, I already went down there, so let's go here. The headmaster? There must be something worthwhile in there. Yeah, obviously I can't go into the headmaster's room. Office? Oh, I can't go into the office though. Maybe there's some files in here. Another picture! Hold on, let me touch the picture last because I know that's important. There's coins in all of the flowers, so I'm gonna pick those up. Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture. What? Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers. Living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here, including Sayaka? But me and Sayaka went to the same school. So if she knew them, then I had to have known them too. There's no way Monokuma did it. It must be a fake. You're fake. Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. Then you're saying this picture is real?
Hey,
If there was such a thing as the Noble Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place. Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake?
hey. It's
The picture is real, no more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's real if that's true. If that's the case. Okay. That's everything in here. So let's go. Office. Okay. What's this? The data lab? I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Nothing important? No. 4B. Okay, nothing important here either. Just... Okay, nothing in the classroom, so let's go. Let's dip. And I think this is the only room I haven't touched. The chem lab. They even have protein Zyme X. What's that? A high quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. My prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then. A gold mine, huh? I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. Okay. Well, that was all the rooms anyways. So is this everyone? Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. I had to sneeze. Let's talk to Kyoko. Kyoko? She's ignoring me. She's mad because I didn't tell her about what I saw. But girl, I need more evidence. It wouldn't let me click it. Does Kyoko seem upset to you? She is, isn't it? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. This is bad. Everyone's turning each other. No.
Yeah.
There was a big shove in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff, and there was an all-star cast of nutrients, additives, and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. It's not all good stuff though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Poison? They were all labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? What do you mean?
Well,
Just in case, you know what I'm trying to say? Just in case? Yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room sounds exactly like the kind of place we find some clues.
But how about that?
What was that? No, please, continue. They just say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said? I didn't.
hey.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. Do you have any idea how much bacteria lives on the senior bear claw? I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. You're totally mad. I was hoping I wouldn't have to add this rule, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule. Now, you jerks. Is he gone? Oh man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious. But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt there's something important hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. I mean, he didn't say anything about picking the lock, just tearing it down. Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor, none of them budge an inch.
in other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. Unlikely, that was to be expected though. Well, there's no, It doesn't look like there's any metal plates here. We can clearly say outside. Or maybe that's just the garden. So has everyone said what they needed to say? I think so. But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been as depressed as my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something? It's because my dad was smoking in bed. I have something I'd like to report. You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day? You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? What about it? Well, I found another picture almost just like that one. Another one? This time the picture was of Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka. And they were all smiling. In the classroom, the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. I found that had Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka. But how can that...
Conspiracy!
But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have been some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand?
What?
Can't be, it's a fake, but Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died?
Because...
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting. All your good luck is gonna float away. You're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. Are you still so conflicted? It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. You all have the same second look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
Just a second. What the heck?
That's right.
Your problems are mine. We are and always will be completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. If I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Did he finally just say something useful? What have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you, perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath and he's saying he's been talking to Alter Ego. Did he tell him something? Maybe we should all go take a bath. Good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath. Alter Ego really did tell him something. I wonder what it could have been. Let's go take a bath. Togo's already here. Choco was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Did you decide to come here while Alter Ego has to say too? With Master? You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now?
How about that?
Huh?
What are you, his dog? If that's what Master wants, I'll do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fight. If you really want me gone, by all means. Hey guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing, just go before me and beg. First a mega masochist, now a super sadist? I'm gonna talk to Alter Ego now, damn. I'm asking you nicely to let use of the laptop. Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg. Come on, Makoto, give her the 0-1-2 combo 1. Drop to your knees to beseech. Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you, will you please let us use the laptop? Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. Oh, my pent up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating.
Hey,
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
correct.
Just what I thought. Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go. Kyoko began typing the words, appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found? I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particular important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. That was the stated goal of the plan, but it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That is exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. Hold on. The reason we've been imprisoned here isn't it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever?
No way!
It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
Just a second.
That's right.
It seems that the rest they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described the event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does this mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as the school was closed down. What this means is 1 year ago, this tragedy took place, and whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down.
That's right.
So,
Hey,
In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer. And the answer we got was, sorry, I don't know if that information was ever on this computer. It's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry. And with that, all he said. Is this really at the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it? It would appear so disappointing. Oh, wait.
so,
There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind. Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? No, that I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading Hope's Peak staff, the one finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seemed possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
Headmaster?
Is in the school?
okay.
I mean, Monaco has been calling himself the headmaster, right?
perhaps.
Which means the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Serious?
I...
No matter what it takes to whoop on the headmaster, no matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I...
I can't explain why, I just know I have to find him.
So then...
That seems to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
sorry.
That's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. Then it really is all over. Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
It's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering. I haven't seen Celeste from Mirataka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound that was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened?
sorry.
There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
Okay,
Aw.
then.
Goodbye, everyone. See you later. Aww. The laptop entered sleep mode. Guess now that Chihiro found all the files, that's the end. So Alter Ego did everything he
Indeed.
could. We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore. I feel kind of sorry for
But-
him. You feel sorry, but he's just a computer program.
Well-
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, I did that, but that's what a computer program is designed to do.
Hey. Huh?
That's right.
How about that?
So...
What?
Hey. Just a second.
Do you really mean
Wait.
that? The story's gone off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well-
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything that you could describe that way. What about you guys?
Anyway, at the very least...
What?
However, I see.
What the heck?
Anyway, so... Correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything. As long as we can get our hands on him, I think, Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again. But even that is a problem, not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then...
Well, our business is done here, so for now, we should get out of here.
Yep.
But as we left the waiting room, someone was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't even matter a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bag, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage.
Please.
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help you center your chakra. Extend on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Huh?
A fang for a fang. Be careful, you just changed the intention of devastation. It's just a saying. Oh, I see. But what's he talking about?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Correct. Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celestia's the one who suggested our nighttime room, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way.
it's
I agree.
true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we learned from Alter Ego kept spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Host Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before, and apparently the headmaster is the one behind it. The mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried, but I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. At first, I was a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, oh, the company's been trying to push this forever. It's really an incredible offer. But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp, but I don't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. She was like, you think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma!
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready.
Oh my gosh. Go to the dining hall, of course. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Oh, Choco.
what's your
Why, you think your
problem?
eyes will rob by just looking at it? Girl, shut up! Likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down in my stomach till it drops.
Okay.
I refuse to lose.
Hina.
I wanna do that if I were you.
You know?
She said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said I wanted to show you that some back but you didn't even show it that
Just
much.
a second. Just the worst.
They're always just going at it. Oh my goodness.
You know?
need to talk to Sakura. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care what they are as long as they've got the right equipment. Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild breeze. Prime Minister, Wild Beast of Beastopia.
Well.
It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad of you to have to go and rest. Are you sure you're okay?
You got it.
Hey,
Okay.
you know? Huh?
What's your problem?
What the heck? Huh? Eh.
Yeah, free time. Who shall I talk to? I figured out that I can just go to my map and then see where everybody's at. Where's Kyoko? Should I just talk to him?
Yo! Well? Could it be? How about... Don't be mean! Well? What the... How about... Well? I'm right. You know?
Okay, still free time. Who else should I talk to? Oh, there's more people on the first floor. She's still in her room. Whatever, let's just go to the dining hall and see who's in there. I forgot who was in there, but let's just... okay, whatever. Let's just talk to him again since he's, like, out here already.
Attention, attention.
Oh, what's this new announcement?
Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Oh, he's gonna try and
Quickly.
He's gonna try and motivate us again. At least I know where the gym is now, so that's easy to find. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. No shit, what's up? What's new?
That's right.
Huh?
I see.
We're not here to talk about a motive. The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me,
Come
right?
on.
What about it?
In other
Well,
words-
today, I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
Hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami. Oh, not outing her, bro. I mean, I guess we kind of got that figured out since they were, like, literally brawling. He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal, even though he just revealed a huge secret. What? What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking
You're a
about? There's
liar.
no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura? And might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roast her, boil her, kill her.
Chills!
Don't kill her,
I
whatever.
can't wait! I can't wait!
And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal when met with betrayal.
What the heck? What?
What are you saying? Wrong.
Hey,
If he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I didn't tell you earlier.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting, and that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear to loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind. She's a friend who we can trust without question, is that it? Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy
Not
tale?
possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Possible.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry.
What?
Please.
Don't make me repeat myself. Come on.
I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. In weight of those
I
words,
see.
so even now you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong. You're wrong.
You don't have to yell.
That's terrible.
Wait.
however,
I'm going to challenge them, even if it means we both go downhill. I will
I'm
defeat
sorry.
them.
Huh?
Hina. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, soon the doors. Okay then.
So Sakura was a spy all along.
No way.
Don't make me repeat.
That's terrible. What?
What?
What is this?
calm down.
What?
Anyway,
It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Even a famous singer started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut. But instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they like to go back and
But I
change.
don't, because I'm a bear.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Kyoko's already outside. Alright, y'all. Let's go into the dining hall. Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. Willowdiller, Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here? They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? And where's Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why do you hate her so
Naturally.
much? Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets the balance.
What?
That's terrible.
It is, you're a stupid idiot. Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through.
What the heck?
However, in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand here and argue like children?
What are you saying?
Interesting.
Huh?
If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. Oh.
What the hell?
You disgust
Damn,
me.
she ate.
You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you.
Oh.
You should have been the one to die.
Oh, bitch. Ate.
What?
I should have died. Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Calm down.
that's right.
This is exactly what the Mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Oh, damn.
Just a second.
What's wrong with that? A friendly word of warning, something that attitude is going to come back and bite you
I don't
hard.
have time to play with you.
And I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Do we have free time now? The upbeat music is crazy. After all that and then playing this music, it's crazy work. Okay, who shall we talk to today? There's no one on the first floor. Who's on the second floor?
Anyway,
Oh, okay, never mind. I guess she doesn't want to talk. Let's just talk to, is she still mad at me? Talk to him.
Huh? Well?
Okay, let's just talk to whoever is here already on the first floor. Who is here? Actually, I don't see anybody. But it said that's Hoko, and here he is. Just talk to him again since he's already here on the
According
first
to
floor.
the how about that?
Wait, no, I want to talk to Hiro. Why did I click that?
According to the how about you know? Hey, come. Yo. Oh. Yo. Could it?
Tarot? Yay! I know people like tarot cards because he's like, what was his name? I forgot the name. Clairvoyant, yeah.
Don't be mean. Yo. How about that? It's not like. Well. What the heck?
Nighttime.
As such, soon, okay?
Don't jinx it. By saying I hope nothing happens tonight, something is definitely gonna happen tonight. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab and said, how much can one person love per census? I said no, of course, and she shot back, okay then how about to make you extra special, you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards, I want to go forward. You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course, I've heard of it. I know all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey. But it's just some legend hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in the movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready.
Go to the dining hall. Oh, yeah, dining hall first. Hopefully no one died overnight. Oh, huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Oh, gotta hurry to the dining hall. What's going on? We've got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Oh my goodness, they're fighting.
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina.
Bitch, she's still alive, as we can tell.
Kidding.
She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. What happened? Toku and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table and that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real.
Totally not adorable. My beautiful scissors!
The nurse's office. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injuries in the nurse's office, she seemed to finally have gained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch, but still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? We just got into a fight and I lost my temper and I flew off the handle.
But
I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk bohos get to you all the time, you'll never have time to left to live your life. But it wouldn't let it go, so I just without thinking about it. I feel like I just wanted to punch you like a dozen times. A dozen punches isn't really without thinking.
sorry.
Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, his eyes started welling with tears.
Hina.
Oh. What happened? Nothing, it's not a big deal. What's the meaning of this?
Damn. How dare you!
Damn, she's going crazy.
No forgiveness! I can't forgive this! I can't forgive this!
What's going on? What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking her spot in the room. I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please guys, stop Sakura. You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line. She's still mad.
That's fine. Whew.
You forgive me for not being able to talk
In
about
other
it?
words.
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma finally, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure what you saw. That's what you were thinking. That's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that,
I
I wouldn't have
such
expected.
arrogance from you.
Bitch. What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. That's how I feel. I can't really change your mind. I'm
that's
sorry.
fine.
I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
may have overreacted.
anyway,
It's over and done with. Like I said, just forget about it. Do I have to talk to her again?
whew.
What is it you wanted to talk to me about? I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
So-
Where? Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but
Shall we go?
shall we get going?
Indeed.
You said we didn't need alter
Wrong.
ego anymore. I didn't say we didn't need him. I said he had done his job. Besides, it's not like that needs alter ego. He has business with us.
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Hello? So it's just the two of you? Kyoko's fingers glided across that keyboard. Is two not enough? It's okay, two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask
Indeed.
us? Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here saying I finished my work? I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone.
That's right. That's right. So, but still.
It's okay. It's for the sake of everyone else. I won't be afraid.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think it might be a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say
Correct.
this. There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend.
Makoto. Hey. Now, if...
So, I want to believe in myself. Leave it to me.
Listen. That's right.
The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there. And I do believe you can connect to this network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
However,
just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll have to move Alter Ego and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
Despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
That's our best chance of finding any new clues.
It's true. So then...
Shh. We're going to move into another room until we get there. You have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understand, the command has been implanted. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden I didn't know how to react. In the secret room there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However...
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already, well, all we can do is go in and check for ourselves. Let's head to the secret room. Where was the secret room again? I literally forgot it. Was it upstairs? I think it was upstairs on the second floor.
Hey, why? Listen to me. Just a second. So then...
So she's pretending like we're going on there just to check for the documents, and actually we're gonna connect Alter Ego to the network to see if he can get any information. Drawers? And that should do it.
That's right.
I think it worked. Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. I was able to leave. I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and the rest of us, all our friends. Friends? Even me? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
What?
So we're just gonna
Why is
split
that?
up? Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to stay? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about, like what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However...
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then should we?
So...
If we can find some new clue that would likely change the situation, that's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego... I had completely dozed off. Oh, who's knocking at my door? Oh my gosh.
Makoto.
Get out here. What's going
Indeed.
on? Hina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something happened. What? My heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. What's going on, little girl? Where's Hina? Makoto, Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window in the rec room and I hurried to look inside. When I did... Oh my goodness! Sakura, is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. The door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating the school's regulations. We're going to force our way. And I just said the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Then why? It feels like the door's pressing up against something inside the room. Is it a chair?
In
Chair.
other words.
Either way, this lock isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in. Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way.
Makoto.
Please!
I went up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hands on her, ooh. All I felt was cold death. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body, and then a body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin. Danganronpa.
Huh? Sakura's...
She's dead. Yep.
Sakura's dead? She's... really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction? I had to go get them. I had to go get the others. Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
Yes.
She's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed? I see. As soon as they arrived,
Just
Kyoko
a
began.
second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means? Sakura was murdered and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room. It was one of you, Hiro Byakuya Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did. I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I know you're getting your power level increased by that much by getting mad.
Come on!
That's right. It's the next one to file. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind into a duel. Maybe you fought again.
In other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to the most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which thank God for that. Saved me the trouble I ever to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. She violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is, this time I owe you one. You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get a pissy party at me, you better figure out who did it first. Because I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this? I won't forgive.
Anyway.
That's fine.
What? That's fine.
Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is, Hiro Byakuya Toko, one of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her. Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting anyone who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force. You're not getting in here.
It's all clear now.
What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy. I'm all master anyway.
It's all.
What do you say?
Calm down. Hey, correct. Listen. Listen to me.
Investigate. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Ugh.
Hey.
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
So...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after banging the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out, so we broke the window. There's like zero escape, right? In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder. I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life and right before our eyes like this?
That's fine. Correct.
The locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh,
in other words,
basically the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through the gap in the door, something like that. But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school. Yeah, I feel we could probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's open. What do you mean by that? They stay hidden when the door is open. They use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend it showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. The sound could have been possible, maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a live room at all.
In other words. Indeed. It's true.
Let's talk to everybody. Wait, no, let's look at the possible, like, the environment. Plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room. It looks like a protein drink and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein, and she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of elements. It wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. Got a label on it that says Kenbei 2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff, so she might have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second. Hey.
Shards of blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside, but they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter? I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of that. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Which means that there was already glass there, because how would the glass get underneath the bottle? Duh. Alright, let's look at this cloth. Or this wrapper. You recognize it, Hina?
Well...
Yeah, I mean, I give it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave her that candy to Sakura? And I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box into my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much, but I wanted Sakura to get to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. There's so much things. What's this? Shards of glass are gathered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. Those are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Was it one of these bottles? Is one missing? Oh yeah, the Monokuma figure. So it was one of these bottles.
So...
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle, huh? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the bowl placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
The shards of glass in the Monokuma figure are evidence of that, so I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Look at this blood. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? What's this? Why is there fingerprints? It's a handprint? What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left this handprint all in the dust. And it looks quite fresh too. I see someone hiding in here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then maybe the killer hid in here until the locker room was open, don't you think? During the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not? Think back before we open the door. We looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. So then what does that handprint mean? Okay, anything else? Let's check the body. Blow to the head, vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? Maybe she was poisoned. Because of the chem lab opened up and they mentioned poison. And the blood on her lips. So she had to be poisoned if she was throwing up blood.
That's fine.
Your eyes have landed. Maybe that's what the blood over there is, that the blood she threw up. Maybe she threw up over there.
Naturally.
Most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting, but it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died.
What?
Oh my goodness.
However,
she's not the type who would go down without a
It's
fight.
true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit.
certainly.
What the heck?
It couldn't have been anybody. It could have been you. Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her, you know where, right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma file said she dead right around then. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them, and this is what happened. And if I stopped her by force, this would have never happened. Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets, I know.
Hey. Sir.
What?
I did receive a note to that effect, yes, but what fool would do what is said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. The Akuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Is that it? Okay, never mind. That's not it. Let's talk to Hina again. What else? Talk to him again?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Hey. Certain.
What the heck?
What else? What else? Because I literally already touched everything.
So, however. Indeed. Listen.
Yeah, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the
So
most
then-
part. Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard on duty,
Listen
so I
to
can't
me.
leave, which is why I decided to go in my place. She's decided she's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 people. I need to hear what they had to say. Okay, with it, was it Hiro and Toko? Let's go talk to see if we can find Hiro and Toko. Most of these people are literally dead.
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a
Hey,
good mood.
I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Yakuya already told me that she asked to meet with him. She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said too, didn't I? I guess that's now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So you can tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Let's go talk to, Hiro. Where is he at? I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's in my criminal did you need something? Yeah, actually, I wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul of your special abilities awakening me? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Yakuya and Toko to come too. When did Sakura tell you that? Why is everyone so like on edge about this question? Like what? Why are they so nervous? When she asked me to meet with her, of course. But I didn't. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others in like passing. I gotta be honest, it's super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura? No way, I didn't. I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? It's definitely suspicious. The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office. I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pocket.
Hey,
Sorry, it looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, I pulled his hands back out of his pockets. Huh? Oh, the candy wrapper! Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. I guess none of them went. Or did they? Go to the chem lab. On the 4th floor. Where is that? That's the data lab. Chem lab. Chem lab. Where's the chem lab? Nope, office. That's the headmaster's room. Is this the chem lab? Yes, it's the chem lab. Oh, is that one of the other bottles? Or what is down the ground? They do have your eye on the chem lab too? What? This isn't my first time seeing this show, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Oh, there's poison on the ground. But more importantly, right now, what's that powder that's been spun in front of the shelter? Be careful not to step in it. Looks like the bottle had a label on it, Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the way to the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled. That's right, it could only have been around the time of the incident.
What?
These are footprints, and they're only in front of the shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. What an insufferable smirk. He handed me a piece of paper and pen. Let's go, chop chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad for you, I mean, for me. So when you look at it, this interesting, it would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost here.
I see.
These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours? No. Okay, then let me see your shoe and I'll confirm their size. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see your feet appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately, but with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they belong to. These prints are a really valuable clue. Is that everything here?
So in
I think I already looked at everything. I can leave. I think that's all. Yeah. Let's talk to him again and then let's leave.
I see.
You have a good eye for spotting useful clues, but you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. Can I leave now? Okay, where else? I already went to the chem lab. So should I visit the scene of the crime again? Where was it? Where was the scene of the crime? I forgot. Oh, it's the rack round. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I took Kyoko and what Toko and Hiro had told me.
See.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her, but it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying?
Anyway.
I've made some progress in my Sakura's body, the shell magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. What'd she say? The bottles, the magazines.
Hey.
Did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and I'm sure you'll find it. Girl, they look... Oh, are they the chess pieces? Can you just tell me what it is? I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome.
Hey.
There's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get smaller pieces too.
That doesn't matter. So then... So then, in other words...
That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
Let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced, which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same and nothing else could really affect the weight. Here comes the important part. Pull all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what we might expect to see. Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some outcome. Okay, then let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
In other
What?
words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it together, and I believe you'll arrive at one very impressive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Girl, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Magazines, she said.
Hey.
Toko, could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it, Kyoko. Is this? It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However,
just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. Exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, that's this Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. Like how they just be jumping to conclusions. Like, give it a chance. Let's figure out the mystery first. Let's not just start pointing fingers. But I mean, it does seem obvious. Like, she does seem suspicious. But girl, come on. Let's do the investigation first. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it seems that much more suspicious. Okay, what else was it? I don't remember. What she said?
in other words... Hey. So... Hey. Correct. So... Hey. So... Indeed.
Hey, no. No, wait, I don't want to leave yet.
I won't forgive you.
Okay, where should I go next? I actually don't know where to go from here. Should I go back to the chem lab? Or, I don't know. Okay, just go back to the chem lab. 'Cause I honestly don't know where to go from here. Should I try to be up here? Where's the chem lab? This is the data lab. Chem lab. It's right here. Wait, no, this is not the chem lab. I went to the wrong place. That was the office. This is the chem lab. I went to the wrong door.
see.
Bitch, what do I do now? Okay, never mind. I guess I'm done here. Oh no. Or wait, did I? Look at Sakura's body? I don't think I did. Don't think I did. Where was the thing? The room. I really forgot where it was already. Oh yeah, it was right there, wasn't it? Let's go back.
Just a second. Hey. Whew. It's true. So... Hey.
Her
Correct.
shoes? You see that yellow powder on her step? Oh, maybe she was the one walking around in the powder. Because the yellow powder. Yeah, it really does stand out.
see.
That powder is clue number 1.
Hey.
Next is the wound to her hand.
It's
Look
true.
carefully. Actually, even telling you that is incredibly difficult to spell, so let me just explain. But instead, receive 2 blows to the head. 2
Indeed.
blows? Interesting. What do you say? And there's one more interesting
Correct.
thing. Both of her heads were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on
It's
either.
true.
So, that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Was it time for the class trial?
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial.
Yeah.
You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
But the mystery of this locked room itself still only half solved. Whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. I have to make something happen. Yup. Time for the class trial. The ultimate martial artist, a locked room murder mystery.
What?
I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss a smiley face, it turns positive. This is just plain creepy. How about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put it in a sad face, it looks super negative. For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait!
I'll see you all down there. What the hell was that? I don't get it. I don't get you guys.
Don't be mean.
She was stronger than anyone I know. And yeah, someone killed her. We watched the doors close and it began its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clicking sounds. It fell lower and lower. And as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all here you left. I wonder, will the class trial end in one last classroom again? Or will school life come to a complete end?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find our assigned seats. Okay, let's save. Yes.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened. Now!
We already know
Whoa! Deja vu!
the one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses. It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Fuck!
That's low. That's about as low as
You gotta move to fast.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Yes.
No, it's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all of them, but does that mean one of them did it?
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of
That's
them...
the trench that Hiro had in
there's
his
no way
pocket
that's not
that Sakura
suspicious.
also had.
One of you is absolutely
sus.
guilty.
And he said he didn't see her, but he had to have seen her if he had the
wanted to
same
meet with
trash
us,
record.
but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw
No, it's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
well, I mean,
Why are you lying?
yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. No, that is because Hiro got the candy from the nurse, Sakura got the candy, Sakura got that candy.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was,
Why are you sus?
oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
You are hostile.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message. At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood.
How do you know that? Were
right?
you in the room?
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh?
Yeah. When?
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
But when Kyoko found the message, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it!
With the flipped magazine.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Why did I call her an ogre? That's mean.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's wrong.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does all you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is! Toko!
I don't even know where to begin
Why
with
is it
that
pointing
one.
fingers so bad?
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%! Without a doubt, she wrote it! And this is me talking, so you know it's true!
Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
My goodness.
The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. The end is nigh! Show me the proof.
Why is he freaking out so bad, bruh?
I'm at least 30% right.
Ooh, final strike.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
This should prove it.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
What? You're admitting to killing her?
Just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help you get some energy. Sure, thanks.
That's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
That is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then...
Oh!
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you!
He was trying
You're
to frame
the worst.
her.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain, and until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
That doesn't make sense. What would he have to do with that writing?
I got it!
I got
That's
it!
true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message? Then stick it somewhere we might not find it.
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't like what was written. There's only one choice. Toko! Because obviously it was her name.
It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you...
Why would I have... Wait! But more important... That doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I had to prove that.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
No, I remember there was two blows. There's 2 hits.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you
That's why it was
understand
heavier,
that
because it
point,
was actually 2.
you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like they're starting to become clear. The connection must be, it's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. A chess piece. That's what they were holding. I figured that out earlier. Because I have eyes. E. S. S. Where's another S? S. E.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene. Well, 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Then the bottle that was missing, it was broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle. And the evidence that proves this is... Kyoko and I figured it out before.
Done! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the seam to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by sacrificial steppers and blowing appreciations at first.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree?
It was Toko!
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it in the brand new one. Her fingerprints. The fingerprints.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you.
This used to be the part that I hated the most, but now I like it. This is my favorite part now.
No, no, no! I don't know anything! It's a lie! I hate you! Shut up! I curse you! No, no, no! It's a lie! That's enough!
Wait, what? Oh, this one.
This should prove it.
Okay, I had to switch. I didn't know I had to switch.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, She just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no...
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask.
Guess who's back?
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me away. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes. Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that and
Well
that's gonna...
then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
I thought for sure you had some words for Hero on that
wrong?
one.
Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is...
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
This has to be it. The evidence proves there was an attack about the magazine shelf.
I got it!
I got it!
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
And she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Cause
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Coco just hid in the locker again.
And while everything was all confused and...
No. I got it! Even... And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously,
I don't know! What's this whole locked room?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves that you're lying!
No, she's not.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it...
And
Well...
that's because you're over...
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible
Hurry us
cause.
up a little bit.
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to...
No, that's wrong.
according to the Monokuma, I think we can assume
Permanent
there's
blood,
a fact.
causing death.
There was even...
Well, I mean, if that's all it... Not to mention...
You even checked in there?
No, I'm not into dead bodies.
But if there wasn't a cut or any...
Some sort of reaction. Sakura was
Poisoned?
That's right.
I
This-
think I heard this a long time ago.
Poisoned?
Is it really so hard?
You can...
Of course.
Everyone, quiet! Shut up!
But you're the
key to unlocking this mystery. None of you never would have, since you gave. Well, there's a big shelving unit in the chem lab, and that's where I. It's not an especially, but the specific.
Where'd you find?
The shelf is divided up in section A.
And that's where the poison...
Well,
Section 8.
I got it!
Yeah.
The poison was actually in Section A.
strange, isn't it?
Yes.
Because the culprit.
What do you...
I mean.
Oh. Yaku put the portal pillars on his lips and we were so shocked that we were all saying we could all do that and watch. Didn't drink the portal poison.
Oh no! Masters, you have to drink some water! You can't...
Idiot! He just swallowed
The flavor certainly makes me want. I'm talking about the protein.
Can I see that bottle?
Sure.
This is...
Correct. That wasn't which makes one. The poison that should have been.
Protein drink.
Now I understand.
If the apps, so the prote wants all they have.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a...
What? That's
No? It's so me.
but what?
She
And
took
I
a
already
protein drink. She
evidence
was
revealing who
poisoned.
replaced.
And I think those footprints were hers. I think it was a I'm not sure. Okay, I just embarrassed myself.
I got it! The footprints... That...
They must have... What's more, the footprints were in front of the culprit must have gone... And given how clear all we have...
It was me.
You, bitch, what?
The footprints. If you're all gonna find out, I'd rather you hear it. Yep, I did it.
Oh,
I
bitch.
killed Sakura.
Plot twist.
Just as I...
expect.
The footprints were made by a pair. And the only...
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya.
My goodness. I have to hurry this up because my brother's really spamming me to pick him up.
Hina's been at... You were in an... This... What a...
Which is why I'm really hurrying
That's
up.
because Hina used... She deceived...
Did you...
What? I found her. She asked me to buy.
Or should I just put a
Now's
pause in
And
this?
hold it. I'm not.
You're not... You honey, not just like
And
how
continue
this...
tomorrow.
You said, don't miss what there's. Are you talking about Hina? No, it does.
Surely...
And if I
Impossible. Even if... What does...
I mean, it's too...
He's right.
I
You didn't.
Yeah.
Listen, tell us more.
How come?
Hina.
Waste your... There's nobody else...
Go ahead.
Well, right away.
And is...
Yeah.
I see.
So then I moved once. I took the protein, and because of that,
That store... First you went, meaning you went from... Can you...
what's wrong with?
It's the...
Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here because my brother's really spamming me to come pick him up.
First.
So yeah, I have to end it, unfortunately. I really don't want to because I have to finish the class trial, but I literally can't. Maybe when I come home or tomorrow, I don't know, because I don't know if it'll save. If I can save it, then I will stop here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I can't continue. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow though with more Danganronpa. Bye.